Mia was a very special girl, not because she had superpowers or a magical wand, but because she had a heart full of kindness. Every day, after school let out and the sun started to mellow in the sky, Mia would race to the big park just around the corner. This wasn't just any park. It was her kingdom of green grass, towering trees, and hidden wonders. Her favorite spot was beneath the oldest, wisest tree in the park, a magnificent oak whose branches seemed to reach up and tickle the clouds. Her friends, a lively bunch of kids from the neighborhood, always met her there. They were a motley crew, each with their own unique personality, but they all shared a love for adventure and laughter. Under the watchful eyes of the old oak tree, they would share stories from their day, play games like tag and hide-and-seek, and most importantly, they would watch the little dramas of nature unfold around them. They knew the squirrels by their bushy tails and the butterflies by the patterns on their wings. It was their own secret world, a place where friendship and nature lived in perfect harmony. One afternoon, the sun was particularly bright, painting everything in shades of gold. The air was warm and filled with the sweet scent of flowers and freshly cut grass. As Mia and her friends settled into their usual spot, something caught her eye. There, on a patch of soft green grass, was a tiny bird. It was a sparrow, with feathers the color of warm chocolate and a chest as white as a cloud. The little bird was hopping about, its head cocked to one side as it searched for tasty seeds hidden in the grass. It moved with a delicate, gentle rhythm, completely lost in its own world. Everyone. "Look!" Mia whispered, her voice barely a breath of air. She pointed a small finger towards the sparrow. "Look at the little bird." Her friends all turned, their chatter instantly quieting down. They watched in silent fascination as the bird pecked at the ground, its tiny beak working diligently. It was a peaceful, beautiful moment, a tiny slice of nature's magic right there in front of them. The world seemed to slow down, and for a few seconds, the only thing that mattered was the small, feathered creature going about its day. Now, among Mia's friends was a boy named Tom. Tom was not a bad kid, not at all, but he had a mischievous sparkle in his eye and a love for practical jokes. He was the one who would hide your shoes or jump out from behind a bush to give you a fright. He saw life as a big, fun game. And sometimes, he forgot that not everyone was in on the joke. Seeing the little bird so focused and unaware, an idea popped into Tom's head. A playful, silly idea, he thought. "Hey, let's surprise the bird," Tom's face whispered to the group, a wide grin spreading across his face. He chuckled to himself, imagining the bird's funny reaction. Before anyone could say a word, he crept a little closer to the unsuspecting sparrow. Then, with a loud, sharp sound, he clapped his hands together right near the bird. Croak! The sound shattered the afternoon's quiet. The little bird, startled from its peaceful search, exploded into a flurry of motion. It flapped its wings frantically, hopping and stumbling away from the sudden noise. It wasn't physically hurt, but you could see the confusion and fear in its tiny, jerky movements. Its heart was surely beating like a drum. Mia's heart sank as she watched the scared little creature. She saw not a funny prank, but a moment of fear for a helpless animal. Without a second's hesitation, she stepped forward, placing herself between Tom and the bird. She didn't shout or get angry. Instead, her voice was calm but firm, like a gentle stream that can still move stones. "Please stop, Tom," she said, looking him straight in the eye. "Can't you see? The bird is scared. It's just a little creature, and we frightened it. Animals have feelings too, just like we do." Her words hung in the air. Tom's grin faded, replaced by a look of surprise. He hadn't thought of it that way. Mia then turned her attention back to the sparrow. She knelt down slowly, making herself small and unthreatening. She didn't try to touch it or get too close. She just spoke to it in a soft, soothing whisper. "It's okay, little bird," she murmured, her voice full of warmth. "You're safe now. We won't bother you." Her gentle tone was like a calming balm. Slowly, Miraculously, the little bird began to relax. Its frantic hopping ceased, and its wings settled back into place. After a moment, it cautiously hopped back onto the grass, still wary, but no longer in a panic. Mia stood up and looked at her friends. The park was quiet again, but the mood had changed. It was a teaching moment, and Mia knew it. Being kind isn't just about being nice to people, she explained softly. It means protecting those who are smaller or weaker than us, not teasing them for fun. When we're kind, we make the world a safer, happier place for everyone, including the animals. Tom shuffled his feet, his face turning a little red. He felt a pang of embarrassment, not because he was scolded, but because he realized Mia was right. He had been thoughtless. I didn't think about that, he admitted quietly, looking at the ground. I just thought it would be funny. I'm sorry. He looked up at Mia, and then at the little bird, and he truly meant it. His apology wasn't just words, it was a shift in his understanding. The other children nodded in agreement. They had all been caught up in Tom's playful energy, but now they saw the situation through Mia's eyes of empathy. They stood there in silence for a moment, watching the small sparrow. After a few more pecks at the ground, the bird seemed to have its fill. It spread its wings, and with a confident flutter, it flew up into the high branches of the old oak tree, disappearing among the leaves. It was as if the tree itself was welcoming the little bird home. From that day forward, something changed in the park. The games were still fun. The laughter was still loud, but there was a new layer of awareness, a new depth to their friendship. They learned from Mia that true fun never comes at someone else's expense, and that real friendship is built on a foundation of caring for each other and for all living things. They became the guardians of the park's little creatures, making sure the squirrels had a clear path and the butterflies could rest on flowers undisturbed. And that's a lesson for all of us, isn't it? It's a simple but powerful reminder. Respect the animals we share our world with. Protect the small and the vulnerable ones who can't speak for themselves. And in every situation, at every moment, always choose kindness. Because a small act of kindness, like a soft word to a frightened bird, can make a world of difference. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to spread a little kindness wherever you go. Follow our channel for more stories that warm the heart.